The game's about to get a lot bigger. Diablo Immortal is about to launch in China as well. I'm going to break it down for you. Now, originally the game launched on June 1st for PC. Beta client was the very first launch, and then June 2nd for mobile for the rest of what was considered global launch, including Europe, Americas, etc. After that, there was a delayed launch that happened for these regions here. You can see Hong Kong, Indonesia, Macau, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand, etc. Okay, was launched for these regions here. Now, previously, it was stated that there was some speculation that China was an indefinite ban. It was supposed to be launched as of June 25th, or excuse me, June 23rd, and we never got that launch date. They say they were delaying it indefinitely to make sure that the game was, up to par and that the glitches were taken care of and the graphics and all that were taken care of. There was also some screenshots showing that they were having to change all of the skeletons and everything in the game to like some skinny boys and, some fleshed out dudes, etc., because skulls and etc. are illegal over in mainland China. So there is some issues related to that in the game. Now, because of all these reasons, there was speculation that it's because of what they said on Twitter about the Winnie the Pooh comment about the Chinese president got the game banned. It's because of, Diablo is a problem in China, blah, 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 blah. A lot of different issues, okay? And it was kind of left up in the air. No one really knew if China was going to be launched or not. And it was also speculated that maybe the Diablo Immortal was going to take a big hit just in general, because this game is really obviously designed for the Chinese market. It's a very ARPG, gacha, very expensive, pay-to-win, well-friendly ARPG, and that's really like the Chinese market for these mobile type of games. And so people were saying, wow, that's a huge hit for Diablo Immortal, because now it can't literally launch in the market that it seems to have targeted so aggressively, and there was some speculation on how that was going to affect the development of the game going forward because of the revenue loss, etc. Well, there's a little bit of an update to the game that might be encouraging for people that are looking into the longevity of the game, because if we go here and we actually look, this is by Bloomberg, and the net ease to launch Diablo Immortal in China after a long delay. And you can see here they kind of go over some of the points I was just talking about, which originally was supposed to launch June 23rd. And there was a deleted social media post said to have caused the postponement. Now, there was, I did do some digging for this, and I was able to find a Reddit comment that was basically saying the guy said he would translate some stuff in Chinese, and because he speaks Chinese, and he said the Western people misunderstand, and it wasn't because of the Twitter comment that this was not the reason for the postponement. It was for something else entirely that had to do with the game. I don't know how much of that was legit, so all I can say right here is we don't know the real reason it was postponed, and we don't know the real reason that's being launched now. What we can say is that it looks like July 25th, there's going to be a resurgence of people, looking up this game and playing this game, because there's going to be new servers, I would assume, new fresh Chinese servers into this game, and NetEase Inc. is planning to debut the Diablo Immortal mobile game July 25th, a month after the highly anticipated title was originally launched. The largest company, Tencent Holdings, has won the go-ahead to release the game, a co-developed with Activision Blizzard, following a controversial social media post. That's the other thing. This game was made, it's a Tencent game, okay? It has won the go-ahead to release the game it co-developed. So this was co-developed with Tencent. I mean, this game, I think, was very obviously designed for the Chinese market. So the fact that this seems to be getting the go-ahead to actually launch now is a pretty big deal here. If you look here, Diablo Immortal, the latest installment of Blizzard's iconic franchise, is one of China's few blockbusters released this year. Following a months-long drought imposed by regulators, China's $44 billion gaming arena is expected to be Immortal's biggest market, and the game's debut will lift a cloud of uncertainty over the long-time partners NetEase and Blizzard, etc. So more or less what they're saying is they think these investors want to see a win between these two companies, and it's a pretty big deal in the eye of investors if this hit it. I'll just tell you from the mobile game way of looking at it, this game definitely seems like it would, like I've been saying this whole video, definitely seems like it was designed for the Chinese ARPGs. I bet they're going to make way more money in that market than they would make from the Western market here, because you can tell the reception was much poorer here. I bet the reception will be much better over in the Chinese market, because I think they're more conditioned for these kind of pay-to-win sort of environments, from what I understand. I wouldn't know. I'm not in the Chinese market, but that's from my understanding of it. So just looking at this here, yep, I think we're going to see a lot more players entering the game. On the eastern side of things. I don't know how much it's going to influence us here if you're listening to me in English and you're on the western side of things, but the game is probably about to make a whole bunch more money, which hopefully translates into more dev power and translates into more updates for the game. Because I want to say this about the game, which is the latest update I actually like a lot. I've been playing the class change. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying farming the new legendaries. I'm actually pretty much a fan. And if we get an update like that every month, I love it. So hopefully this update over here, look at this, we got follow over on Twitch. So follow me over at twitch.tv/DarthMicrotransaction. Going to be live as of the posting of this video, and we're going to be grinding all of the new Monk legendaries, so come by. But hopefully being launched in the East is going to be a big deal for Diablo. Bump it up. Maybe they'll make some money. Pump out some more updates. I'm actually kind of excited now that it looks like it's actually going to be launched. I was a little worried that not being launched in China was going to be a little bit of a bummer for it and maybe make them think this isn't as long-term of a project, but being released globally now, that's encouraging. Love y'all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.